Hey everybody, how's it going? It's a Daily Shooter, and today we're going to be talking about AR pistols in California prior to the July 1st, 2018 registration deadline. Now, I'm trying to push these videos out as fast as possible to try and answer as many questions as possible before this timeline actually expires, so bear with me, but I am not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. If you feel like you might actually be in real hot water, make sure you contact a lawyer and get that real legal advice, okay? It's very important so you don't end up getting in trouble. So let's go ahead and talk about it. AR pistols, AK pistols here in California. This video is brought to you by MSRarms.com, quality and precision for the modern sporting rifle. Use them to complete your next build and save by using discount code TDS5 at checkout. Okay, so one thing you want to consider when you're talking about what constitutes an assault weapon, when you're talking about AR and AK pistols in California under the new regulations, is that the rules and regulations for pistols are different than they are for long guns. There's really only a couple things that you want to consider when you're talking about pistols and the new assault weapons regulations and what you might need to actually register. When it comes down to pistols, there is one determining factor that stands above the rest. Okay, because under California standards, it says that any pistol with a detachable magazine outside of the pistol grip is going to be considered an assault weapon. And under the new definitions for what's considered an assault weapon in California, that is set to include bullet button rifles and or pistols. So currently, if you have an AR, an AK pistol, and it has a fixed magazine that is held into place by a bullet button, it's still now going to be considered an assault weapon under state rules because that bullet button is kind of null and void and you have a pistol with the magazine outside of the magwell. So there's only one way to go around this, or two ways to go around it, I guess you could say. One way is you could simply register it as an assault weapon, and that would be one way that you could do it. I don't suggest that way because, as we know, registration does lead and has led to confiscation. So what options are you left with? Get this question a lot. Can you go featureless with a pistol? No. You can't go featureless with a pistol because there's really only one feature that the state's going to look at and say, hey, that's bad. If you go featureless, they're going to say, hey, this has a detachable magazine located outside of the pistol grip, therefore you should have registered as an assault weapon, and bam, you're done. You're going upriver, right? So the only other thing that you could do besides registration is mag lock it. Okay, not with a bullet button. You need to use a mag locking device that forces you to disassemble the firearm in order to release the magazine or reload the firearm. So something that forces you to open that action far enough where the action cannot still be used. So if you find a device that allows you to open it just a little bit and you can drop the magazine, but the firearm can still function, for instance, the hammer can still come up and hit the firing pin. Okay, if you get a device like that and the hammer can still come up, hit the firing pin, even though it's open, it's still considered functioning, so be careful what devices you decide to go with. It needs to come up enough to where it completely disables the action altogether. Then you could drop the magazine. Those are your only two options. If, again, you have a pistol with a magazine that is detachable or bullet buttoned outside of that grip, you either have to mag lock it or you have to register it. Those are the only two options that I see. If you guys have seen anything else, please leave articles, leave links down below, leave whatever proof you have, and I will be happy to read those. But along my research, that is the one determining factor that's going to screw all AR pistol owners, is where that magazine is located. So again, I know I'm just reiterating here and kind of going over and over, but this is very important. I want you guys to stay safe. I want you guys to stay out of jail. Maglock or register. I would prefer to maglock it myself. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. Please like, subscribe, hit that reminder button. Have a great day. This video is brought to you by MSRarms.com, quality and precision for the modern sporting rifle. Use them to complete your next build and save by using discount code TDS5 at checkout.